Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, fine today. And how are
That's
you?
good. Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I'm okay.
Okay. Hi.
Okay. So, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, okay. Clearly.
Good. And can you see me clearly?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, very good. So, I'd like to say welcome to Native Camp, okay?
Okay.
Good. And also, welcome to my class. This is your first time in my class,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Good. So, my name is John. Please, what's your name?
John.
Yeah.
Oh,
John, yeah, John.
John. Yeah.
Please, what's your name?
Oh, my name is June. Yeah.
June.
June.
Oh, John,
Yeah.
June.
June.
John,
You,
June.
John. I'm June.
Okay, nice name. Nice to meet
Okay.
you, June.
Nice to meet you. John, nice to meet
Okay,
you.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so June, are you ready for today's lesson?
Okay.
Are
But
you?
I have been studying English for 5 months.
Oh, 5 months.
Yeah, five
Wow,
months.
that's
I'm
okay.
I sorry. So I'm not good at listening.
Listening.
Yeah, listening. I hope you can talk slowly today.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I will talk slowly. I
Yeah.
will talk slowly.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so June, let's start today's lesson, okay?
Okay. Uh, and okay. I need a favor. Favor. I need a
Okay?
favor. Can I upload this lesson to my YouTube?
Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you. Thank you.
you're
I
welcome.
have a learning English channel. Uh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
It's okay.
Ah, thank
You
you.
are free. You're free. You're allowed.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now, today,
Today.
okay, we're
Yeah.
going to have you chose side by side to
Two.
chapter 1 4. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So this time we're going to start from page 8.
Page
Page
8.
8.
Yeah. 8.
Yes. And we'll be
Okay.
having reading. Reading.
Reading.
Good.
Okay.
Now, before we start our reading activity, let's learn some new vocabulary words first. Okay?
New
So let's learn
vocabulary.
some new vocabulary words. Yes.
Yeah. New vocabulary words.
Okay, now please look at your chat box.
Chat book. Ah. Okay.
Can you see the words in your chat box?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now,
Mm,
please, you repeat after me twice.
twice. Ah, okay.
Twice.
Okay.
Advice.
Advice. Advice.
Advice. Good. One more time.
Advice.
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 Good. Next, California.
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 CD.
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 East Coast.
East Coast.
East Coast.
East Coast.
Far apart.
Far apart. Far apart.
Far apart.
Far apart.
Good. Far apart.
Far apart.
Give advice.
Give advice.
Give advice.
Give advice.
Lend or lend.
Lend or lend.
Good. So the past tense of lend is lent.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, lend me your car. Oh, I lent his car. So the past tense of lend is lent. Okay.
Lent is lent.
Good. Past
Okay.
tense of lend. Lent.
Past
Okay.
tense of lend.
The past tense of lend.
Lent.
Lend
Lent.
is
Oh.
lent. Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, number 8, New Jersey.
New Jersey,
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Good. Number 9, Scent.
Scent,
Scent.
scent.
Good. And number 10, West Coast.
West Coast,
West Coast.
West Coast.
Very good, June. Very
Yeah,
good.
thank you.
Now, this time, you're welcome. This time, June, we're going to move on. Okay. Let's now read the title of the first story. Okay. So please, you repeat after me. Okay.
Hi, okay.
Good. Very good friends, East and West.
Very good friends, East and West.
Very good. Now, this time, let's read the first paragraph. Okay?
Let's
So,
read.
please, you will repeat after me.
Yeah,
The first paragraph. Are you ready?
okay.
Okay, so let's go. Very good friends, East and West.
Very good friends, East and West.
Eric and Susan are very good friends.
Eric and Susan are very good friends.
They grew up together, they went to high school together, and they went to college together.
Wow. They grew up together, they went to high school together, and they went to college together.
Very good, very good. Now,
Now,
Eric lives in California and Susan lives in New Jersey.
wow. Now, Eric lives in California.
Lives. Eric lives
Eric
in
lives
California.
in California, and Susan lives in New Jersey.
Even though they live far apart, they are still very good friends.
Even though they live far,
Even though,
even though they live far apart, they are still very good friends.
good. They're
They're
good.
Ah,
They are still very
they're
good
still
friends.
they're still very good friends.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay.
They're,
Now this time, okay,
yeah.
please read the first story on. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to read this until the last paragraph. Okay. Okay.
Hmm?
Now let's go to the second paragraph. Let's read the
Oh.
second paragraph.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Now they write to each other very often.
They write to each other very often.
Good. He writes her letters about life on the West Coast.
She writes her letters about life on the West Coast.
Good, very good. He writes her letters. He writes her
He-
letters about life on the West Coast.
He writes her letters about life on the West Coast.
And she writes him letters about life on the East Coast.
And she writes him letter about life on the East
On
Coast.
the East
on
Coast.
the East Coast.
Good. They never forget each other's birthday.
They never forget each other's birthday.
Last year, he sent her some CDs and she sent him a wallet.
Last year, he sent her some CDs and she sent him a wallet.
Eric and Susan help each other very often.
Eric and Susan help each other very often.
Good. Last year, he lent her money when she was in the hospital, and she gave him advice when he lost his job.
Oh. Last year, he lent her money when she was in the hospital, and she gave him advice when he lost his job.
Eric and Susan like each other very much.
Eric and Susan like each other very much.
Good. Okay. Uh-huh. They were always very good friends, and they still are.
They 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 are they are they were always very good friends, and they still are.
Good. Now this time, let's have some questions, okay, about this. Now, before we answer the question, I would like
Yeah.
you to read the first story on your own. Can you do that?
Yeah. Answer your
No,
question.
read by
Read.
yourself.
Read. Okay. Read by yourself.
Yes, please read. First story.
Um. Very good friends, east and west. Okay.
Yes.
Eric and Susan are very good friends. They grew up together. They went to high school together. And they went to college together. Now, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Now Eric lives in California and Susan lives in New Jersey. Even though,
Even though
even though they live far apart, they're still very good friends. Okay?
yes.
They write to each other very often. He writes her letters about life on the West Coast. And she writes him letters about life on the East Coast.
Okay.
They never forget each other's birthday. Last year, he sent her some CDs,
Yes.
and she sent him a wallet. Eric and Susan help each other very often.
Good.
Last year, he lent her money when she was in the hospital, and she gave him advice when he lost his job.
Good.
Eric and Susan like each other very much. They were they they were always very good friends, and they still are.
Very good. Very good, Jen.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Now this time, let's answer some questions.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Questions.
Question. Yeah.
Good. Now, question 1.
One.
What does he write our letters about? What does he write our letters about?
What does he
Write our letters about?
What does he write her letters about? What does he write? うーん、どういう意味だ ?What does he write her letters about? うーん、うーん、あ、Susan's birthday?
No.
No.
What does Eric
Yeah.
write? What does Eric
Eh,
write? What Okay, what reason? What is the reason that Eric writes Susan letters? What
ah,
What are his letters about? What is the purpose of his letters?
letters to, letters. これが What does he write her letters about? この about の意味がよくわからんな。about. あ、
He
letters.
writes her.
West Coast.
He writes a letter.
He writes a letter West Coast.
Now about
No.
life on the West Coast. Okay.
Okay.
Look at the story.
About life on the West Coast.
Good.
Okay.
He writes her letters about life on the West Coast.
He writes her letters about life on the West Coast.
Good. Okay. Now question 2.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Question 2. What did she send him last year on his birthday? What did she send him last year on his birthday?
What did she send him last year on his birthday? What? Okay. What did she sent him? She sent him. So she sent her some CDs. She sent him a wallet last year. Last on his birthday.
Good. Very good. She sent him a wallet last year on his birthday. Very good. Correct.
Thank you.
Wallet. Okay, question 3.
She sent him a wallet last year on his birthday.
Okay, good. Question 3.
Question 3.
How did he help her last year? How did he help her last year?
How did he help her last year? How did he help her last year? How did he でしょ he が her を助けた he が her を助けたhe lent money. He lent money.
She lent her money when she was.
She lent her money. She lent.
He lent her money.
He lent money.
He lent her money. Okay, look at the chat.
He lent her money. She lent her money when she was in the hospital.
Okay.
So
he lent her money when she was in the hospital.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let's have number.
Yeah. Yes. He lends her money. He lends her money. Her money. Her money. 彼女のお金。He lent
her money when she was in the hospital.
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 Good. Okay, now let's have question 4.
Yeah.
Answer 4. How did she help him last year? How
How
did she help him
how
last
did
year?
she help him? How did she help him last year?
Yes. Mm.
Uh, uh, last hospital, and she gave him
Mhm.
advice
Mm.
when he lost his job.
Correct. Very good. Yes. She gave him advice
She
when
gave.
he lost his job. Very good, June.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Now, this time, June,
Ah,
let's move
yeah.
on to the
Okay.
second story.
Second story. Okay.
Very good friends, North and South.
Oh, very good friends, north and south.
Very good. Now, let's start.
Yeah.
Okay. Carlos and Maria are very Carlos and Maria are our very good friends.
Carlos and Maria are very good friends.
For many years, we went to church together, we took vacations together, and our children played together.
Mhm. For many years, we went to church together. We took vacations together, and our children played together.
Now, Carlos and Maria live in Florida, and we still live here in Wisconsin.
Mm, Now, Carlos and Maria live in Florida, and we still live here in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Even though we live far apart, we're still very good friends.
Even though we,
Even though we live far
even though,
apart,
even though we live far apart, we're still very good friends.
very good. Okay. Now
So,
let's continue.
the very difficult. Though,
Very
though,
difficult. Okay, you
though,
keep on practicing.
yeah,
Though, good. Okay,
though,
now let's continue.
yeah.
Okay, let's continue. Now, we communicate with each other very often on the internet.
Oh. We communicate with each other very often on the internet.
We send messages about life up north, and they send us messages about life down south.
Oh. We send them about life
Messages.
messages about life up north, and they send us messages about life down south.
We never forget each other's anniversaries.
We never forget each other's anniversaries.
Last year, we sent them Wisconsin cheese, and they sent us Florida oranges.
Mm. Last year we sent them Wisconsin cheese,
Cheese.
and they sent us Florida
Oranges.
oranges.
We also help each other very often.
We also help each other very often.
Last year, we lent them money when they bought a new van, and they gave us advice when we sold our house and moved into a condominium.
Wow. We also help. Huh? Hmm?
Mhm.
Okay. We also help each other.
Last year, we lent them money.
Uh, Last year we lent them money when they both both we
Bought.
bought a new van, and they gave us advice when we sold. our house and moved into a condominium.
Good. We like each other very much.
We like each other very much.
We were always very good friends, and we still are. Time. Our
Bye.
time is
Thank
up.
you.